It's time for another edition of Toro Talk, as we're joined this week by Mason City Toros defenseman Erik Larsen ahead of this weekend's series against the Granite City Lumberjacks. Now, Erik, it's been kind of nice these last few weeks, a lot of home games. Talk to me about what that's been like, getting to know, you're sleeping in the same place, you're not having to travel at all. How nice has it been playing so much here in the River City?
Yeah, I think it's really an advantage for us. Like you said, we get to sleep in our own beds, and we don't have to be on the bus late at night, then waking up super early the next day. It's been nice for us to be able to sleep in our own beds and play in front of a home crowd too. That's something that's special, and I know that I look forward to, and I think the rest of the guys do too.
You got to play a team last weekend who's kind of your hometown team, if there was one in the NA3HL, the Minnesota Loons. Did you know any guys on that team? Because like you said, you're from nearby.
Yeah, I grew up playing at that rink and watching what was the North Stars, so I knew 3-4 of the guys on the team, and it was a really unique experience, one that I'll never forget, and it was fun seeing some familiar faces again.
Another unique thing for you is that you've been getting in the starting lineup a lot lately. Each of the last 4 games you've been the starter, and 3 of those last 4 have all been home games. So got to be kind of cool skating out there, getting your picture on the scoreboard. What's that meant for you being a starter?
Yeah, it was really fun. I enjoy that stuff, and it was really special. My parents were here the last weekend and came to the game in Wilmer too, so they got to see all that stuff, and it was fun. They enjoyed it. My sister and grandparents and my sisters, I guess, and grandparents, they thought it was pretty neat too.
Couple fun games, obviously, with the Loons, kind of ones where you guys were in control throughout. What was the coaching staff's message this week, knowing that you've got a tougher opponent in Granite City coming to town?
Yeah, I think they really just tried to get the message across that we're not going to let what would have been last weekend get in the way of what the focus still is for this weekend. Use last weekend just as a building block for what we want to get done this weekend.
So you got some opportunity late on the power play in last Saturday's game. You actually had an assist on one of those last goals. I think it was Blake Polifka who got the goal. You had an assist. What was that like, getting some power play work? Because we haven't seen you out there a ton regularly this year. Was that just nice to kind of get your feet wet in that regard?
Yeah, it was fun. I like doing that stuff and try to chip in the offense as much as I can. But yeah, hopefully we'll see. I don't know what down the road entails or whatever, but yeah, it's fun. I like doing that stuff.
At least a bit of an audition right there.
Yeah,
you can say, hey, I got a goal. We helped get a goal in the back of that.
Yeah. I mean, Polifka might say otherwise, but
there you go. But so Erik, let's talk a little bit about you picked up some new equipment this week, so to speak. If you want to show that off for the camera, we gotta talk about this, Erik, because I didn't know about this when we first got ready to talk today. Tell me a little bit about why you've got these, rainbow-colored gloves here.
Yeah, so every Thursday, the skate before the game, there's at the end of every practice is a shootout, and the last guy standing that can't score has to wear the gloves the next Thursday for practice. So I got stuck with them today, but.
Well, you came close though to getting a goal today, though, did you not?
Yeah. The last it was Campion and I, and he's gonna be mad at me for saying this, but it was him and I left, and I had a shot to end it and put it away, and I rang one off the post, and I knew it was done. I knew it was over. I knew he wasn't gonna let me get another chance to score. I knew it was over.
So you've got them for the next week?
Just Thursday.
Okay.
Thankfully, it's not every day. That would be a long week.
That would be tough wearing those each day for practice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. They're not. There's a couple holes, and yeah, they're Carter New Powers old. He found them. I don't know. He had them at home and showed up with them, and they've been here ever since I've been here. So yeah, they're not brand new by any means.
No, I can tell. That's definitely obvious. Well, yeah. I won't make you hold on to those any longer there, of course. But Erik, I wanted to also talk about, you've been paired a little bit with Rex Stoddicker most frequently, I'd say, this season. Now, Rex has talked to us previously about he's been trying to work on his offense a lot more, and he's been pinching up a little bit. So that's kind of meant you've had to be more of the stay-at-home defenseman among the pair. Would you agree with that? And what's that kind of been like working along with him?
Yeah, he's done an awesome job helping our team score goals and chipping in, like you said, in the offense. And he's really like he couldn't be better playing with anyone else. He's ever since I've come to Mason City, he's welcomed me with open arms and been a great dude, and including me and stuff. And we'll hang out off the ice and stuff. And I talk to him quite a bit and work out with him quite a bit and stuff. And And it's been really a fun time getting to know him off the ice, because it definitely helps playing with him on the ice too, for sure.
Explain to fans what that connection is like, because I don't think you have that too often in sports where, obviously if you're a forward, you've got two other line mates. You don't really have another, line mate, so to speak, in other sports. So how does that work communication-wise? Is it important, like you said, to just kind of know each other well off the ice so that on-ice communication kind of comes seamlessly? Yeah,
I would say almost, because I was a catcher in baseball, like the thing that you would compare it to is like a pitcher and his catcher. It's a connection that if you have a good connection and you're good buddies off the ice, it really can play a big role and contribute on the ice too.
Erik, we were talking a little bit before we went on camera here about how it's such a unique situation with junior hockey where, you're pretty much only here for hockey. Tell fans what it's kind of like on days when you're not playing. What are you doing, once practice ends and once you don't have to be at the rink? What are the things that you try and work on each day, whether that's, just killing time or just other things you're doing to occupy that time?
Yeah, me myself, I really like to make sure that I'm making the most of every day and my time here, and trying to just better my game and make sure every day and then every week is really me elevating my game, because I'm here for hockey, and at the end of the day I want to just be the best player and person, but the best player that I can be. But it's a lot of fun, a lot of downtime, hanging out with the guys, doing whatever, going out to eat or playing poker or whatnot. So that's really fun, getting to hang out with the guys. But yeah, it's a unique situation, not having to worry about school. But yeah, I think for me it's just focusing a lot on my hockey and just at the end of the day trying to be the best player I can be.
So the two most frequent things I've heard from guys about when they're killing time is places to eat and poker. So What I've been asking everyone is, what's your favorite place to eat in town, and who's the best poker player on the team?
Oh gosh, I haven't been to poker the last couple weeks because I actually was going to church with Erik Larsen, and I couldn't even tell you. I know some of the older guys, so they go to Campy and New Power and Sloth's house, and the vets seem like they're pretty dialed in. I was just watching one night, and I'm just like, because I don't play a ton, I'm just like, oh, these guys seem like they know what's up. But the best place to eat, oh gosh, we went to Ponchero's the other day. That was pretty good. I'm a huge Chipotle fan, and there's no Chipotle in town, so that was pretty good. Other than that, like today, I'd probably be on my way to Buffalo Wild Wings, so it's a buy one get one boneless. We seem to make it there every Thursday. Yeah,
bad call. Thursday night football too.
Yeah. Maybe save some for the fridge, or put some in the fridge for later too. Yeah. They will make their way out when we're watching football back at the place later. Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty good answers there. Last question I'm going to ask you. We've got Halloween coming up this weekend. What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Oh gosh, my favorite Halloween candy. I think I'll just have to go with Snickers. Yeah.
Well, Erik, thank you for joining us. Best of luck this weekend against Granite.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
That was Erik Larsen joining us. That's been another edition of Toro Talk.